That was well chosen, those words. Chair of many curling and golf events, president and board member of many associations, and executive who is a player and understands what players need, Muriel Fage wants everyone to enjoy curling as much as she does. She's promoted the sport at local, provincial, national, and international levels, men's, women's, even junior curling.
Muriel, if you know her, she's not a outwardly raw person. That's not her personality. She's a little more subdued, laid back. But oh, most definitely, I know she's incredibly proud of our team and us as individuals for our accomplishments over the years. She's made that very clear.
That transfer to Sydney 25 years ago, where her star began to rise, has led to tonight. Here's a letter, Muriel, that I'll pass along to you. It says, the first time we met was in 1984 at the Scott Tournament of Hearts in Charlottetown. Since that time, you have become a friend who I treasure with all my heart. You are a champion. You have helped to build women's curling in this country and abroad with your involvement at the local, national, and international level. You have passed on your love of our game to others who have seen firsthand your dedication, your hard work, your challenges, and your triumphs. Because of you, many others have grown to love our game. It is your legacy. Congratulations for a most deserved honor. I just wish I could be there with you tonight to give you a great big hug. Love you, Robin Wilson, the coordinator of the Scott Tournament of Hearts for 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Muriel Fage as a builder to the Nova Scotia Sport Hall of Fame. And to present the plaque, we welcome Ron Crocker, who is the Director of Television for CBC Atlantic Canada. And the pin presenter is Shirley Morash, a past president of the Canadian Curling Association. Muriel, we'll just have a quick chat, okay? It won't be long.
Good.
Yeah. Can you tell me, this is a sport that obviously, years ago, grabbed you, and it never let go. And for that to happen, you have to allow it to happen. What is it about the sport that became such a part of you?
Well, the very first year that I was involved in curling, the McDonald Lassie was being held. I went to a couple of those games, and I really think then I got hooked, on the event. It's exciting to see it at a national level. And over those years, 30 years, it's been the people that have been involved. I mean, I've met people around the world, and they've just been a wonderful group of individuals.
Were you always, even in school, like a kid who was really organized with scribblers and pens and stuff? Because your logistic ability is stunning.
No.
No. Where do you think that came from? Because people hail your ability to organize.
Well, I worked for 30 years for Maritime Tel, so I think I was always, in the early years, the one behind the scene doing work for the salespeople. And then I became one of those salespeople, and I used to have to do the implementation of sales. So I think I got used to doing that type of thing, but it certainly wasn't in my school days, for sure.
Can I ask you, how much did being a competitive and really good player help you when it came time to be a really good organizer?
Probably not any. I was, as Kim very eloquently said, I was probably a never great curler. And when I started using the curling sticker, Q, in 2000, I was told by many people I became a damn better player with the stick than I was before.
That's not a glowing endorsement, is it?
No, it isn't.
No. Once again, we've talked to many people up here tonight about proudest moment or moments. When you think of yours, what jumps to mind?
Well, certainly the 1992 Scott Tournament of Hearts was just a wonderful experience. But from watching curling, which I have for many years, I think one of my proudest moments was watching Colleen win that first World Championship in Lausanne, Switzerland. It was great. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Muriel. This letter is yours, okay?
Thank you.
How about a hand for Muriel Fage?